What's up, people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Uyume. If this is your first time here, what's up? I don't know why it's taking you this long to realize that I'm on this YouTube platform. I don't know why it's taking you this long to join the family, to join the team, to join the winning side. But I'm glad you're here anyways. And if this is not your first time here and you are a customer dada, if this is not your first time here, welcome back. We don't like long intros. Just keep watching and let's just dive right into this video. So the first thing we're going to be discussing is male privilege, right? Because whenever you hear the saying, it's a man's world, it's a man's world, the question is, then where's a woman's place in this world? Because we're here. Like, last I checked, I'm flesh and blood. Like, I'm here. So where's my place in this world, right? If it's a man's world, what part do I get to play? Like, if it does not belong to me, if I'm in somebody's house, let me know how to behave, how to react. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, we're just going to talk about male privilege. But I want to give you some disclaimers before we go into this video, because I know that people that their chests, as I've already even said it, their chests is rising, they're ready to fight in the comment section. The first disclaimer is that as you're watching this video, please don't be defensive. Don't say, I have a counter for that point, or I have a counter for this point. Take the video as a whole. Just all those defenses, just bring them down and just listen to me like I'm some crazy girl that's just talking nonsense, and just take whatever I say for what it is at face value. Don't try to overthink it, over construct it. Just take it. And the second disclaimer is, please, I'm not starting a gender war against men. I am not. And I'm also not throwing a victim party for women to say, now why my life never progress? Now because now man won. Now why my life never progress? Now why I never advance? They never give me promotion for office. This is not a victim party video. This is a video that intends to state the facts, especially because very soon it's going to be International Women's Day. So I feel like that's what really pushed me to do this video. So it's just going to state the facts, and whatever you think that as a person you can do to make this world better, please go ahead and do it. Don't let me stop you. Now let's get into the video. Wow, I've not made it a long intro. Doesn't matter. The video is going to be short. Just trust me. Alright, so first of all, we're going to start by defining what is male privilege. This is Google's definition. Male privilege is the system of advantages or rights that are available to men solely on the basis of their sex. So by this definition, I'm not saying that every advantage that a man gets is because of his male privilege. I'm saying that there are certain advantages that men get just by their natural disposition of being a man in this world, okay? And I'm gonna shoot out a few examples really quickly, because like I said, this video is not gonna be long. It's gonna be short, all right? I'm gonna drink some Capri Sun. One very prominent example that has been spoken of for the past decade is equality in pay. So in the United States, they did like hey, what's the English word though? They did a survey, and then they realized that women were getting paid less than men, and they were in the same professional field or in the same working space. So in the same office, you have a man and a woman who are on the same level to present the same output, and the woman will get paid less just because of the fact that she was a woman. So the next example I'm going to talk about is domestic violence. Now, I know that you defensive people are going to come out and say, men also experience domestic violence. It's not only women that get beaten in the home. Well, statistics show, again, that women are more likely to be in a domestic abusive situation, not just even from getting married, but even from growing up. Women are most likely to experience sexual harassment at a younger age growing up. There is a shocking statistic of 1 in 3 women having experienced some sort of sexual violence or some sort of sexual assault growing up. So this is a real thing that's happening, okay? Men don't think when they're going out at 7 p.m. at night to take a pepper spray with them. They don't think to take a knife. Any woman that's walking in the dark alleys, already taking about 700 ways that she can be raped, murdered, destroyed, cut into pieces, used for ritual. There's just too many dangers out there that women are so much more aware of. Why? Because those dangers are prone to happen to women more often than men. Okay, another example of this, and I'm not just talking about sexual harassment, we're going to move on to other examples in a while, is in the workplace. Very, very frequently, women are being sexually harassed at work. Guys can decide, I want to be apostle, I want to go and be a priest. It's never such a big deal. It's never such a big deal when a man makes that decision. But when a woman decides not to have kids, she's judged for it. And when she does decide to have kids, her life changes completely. For example, I know that there are jobs, there are offices that don't even grant maternity leave. And let's be honest, for the first 3 to 5 years of that child's life, that woman is split in half. One side of her has to be this career woman, this office woman, this businesswoman carrying on all the things that she should in her personal life, and the other side of her completely belongs to this child. And the last time I checked, when it comes to creating a child and bringing a child to this world, it takes two. There is a father to that child who at the same time gives birth to a child, and you can even see paternity leave is never ever more than 10 days. His life continues, his life goes on. It's almost like you can be a father and a CEO, a father and an employee, a father and a businessman all at once. But women, we don't get that privilege, okay? First of all, your body starts going higgy-haga, and you don't even know where you are mentally to even start to process whether you want to be on the same page that you were before having a child or not. When a woman is aggressive, it's called being defensive, but when a man is aggressive, it's called strength. They're like, oh, that's an assertive man, that's a man that knows what he wants. But when a woman becomes assertive and aggressive about what she wants, it's like, don't you know how to be ladylike? You're not even acting like a woman. You as a guy, can decide that you want to go outside without your shades. You can decide to wear singlets outside. You can decide to go out shirtless. No woman is looking at you and doing backing like a dog, okay? But we women, even after we wear shirts, they will say that the cleavage is too deep, the neck is not high enough, the neck is not spread enough, your shoulder is exposed, your teeth is showing, your nose hair is coming out of your nose, your eyelash is flying away. Those are things that as a man you don't get to experience. You're not policed in what you choose to wear. I remember there was a time that one lady was telling me that she can understand why a man will have hair in his armpit. But why will a woman have hair in her armpit? It's not, what's wrong with hair in your armpit? If God did not want hair to be in your armpit, he would not have given you hair in your armpits. Okay? Personally, it's personally happening to me. It have happened to me. This one, I say with my chest, is when a woman is trying to find a home. You find that a single lady trying to find a home, there are certain landlords who have decided that a single lady is not worthy of being their tenant. For no reason. There's no physical, provable reason why you should be more inclined to give a man your apartment to live in as a tenant than a woman, except the fact that woman is a woman. That is it. There's no reason. And women, we experience these disadvantages daily and daily. Now let's go back to the definition of what male privilege means. Male privilege is a system of advantages or rights. Now, this is why I said I'm not throwing a victim party or blaming the men, because this thing has already explained itself. It is a system. It's not like men wake up every morning and say, I want this to be a patriarchal society. It's not like men had a meeting 100 years ago or 200 years ago and decided that this is how it's going to be. It's just that the societal construct and history, how it has happened so far, men have been the decision makers. When you take it back in time, back then, when we were hunters and gatherers and conquerors, right? Men were the ones that fought the wars. And when they fought the wars, they got the spoils of the wars. And when they did that, they decided how the spoils of the wars were going to be shared. Now, historically, that has always been the case. Men have always been the conquerors, the hunters. They have always been given and blessed with the physical ability to structure environments, societies, countries, But now, things are changing. We're no longer in an iron age, we are in a digital age. But unfortunately, these constructs, these conditionings that have started from such a long time ago still have a hold, should I say, for want of a better word, a hold on how we carry on our businesses today. For example, when you look at Nigerian politics, you can count all the women on one finger. Why? Because a young girl growing up is still even trying to inherit her father's property in Benin or in Igbo land. She's even still trying to show that her presence in her family should mean something. Because why? Our laws, our traditions, our culture say that because these people are women, they can't inherit. Which is why men in those areas have preferred to have male children, someone that he could pass his legacy onto, someone that could carry on his name. Okay? And these societal constructs, these systems, the way they have operated, have now given men an advantage. So you see that I'm not blaming guys. I'm not here to shut down men and say, shut up, you people, you have caused this. No, it is a system, okay? And there's no one in particular to fault for it. However, going forward, men have a choice to make a conscious decision to never ever discriminate against a woman, to never ever look down on a woman or on her capacity to deliver just because she's a woman. Everyone has an individual part to play to make women a part of the society, okay? Don't be in a position to grant benefits and jobs and all of that and say, okay, the guy, when he gives birth, he will still come to work. So because of that, let's give him the job instead of the woman. Don't do that. Do everything that is within your capacity to make life comfortable for women, to make life habitable for women, okay? Women are not suited to one particular role of characters, okay? Women are not this or that, okay? Women are human beings. We express our energies in completely different ways. You can't capture us in one box. When a woman says she doesn't want to have a kid, she wants to be business oriented, let her be. The same way you would respect a man, respect a woman. The way God sees us, we're his creation. We are both made in his image. We are both made in his likeness. And if the person that created us has created us in the same image and in the same likeness, please, let's be treated equally. Let's be treated in the same, with the same respect, with the same dignity that a man would. Okay? I know some people are still having their doubts that does male privilege exist now. Women are getting paid better. They're getting access to certain jobs that men don't even have access to. Oh Jesus, I can't talk anymore. But the truth is, if you look at the statistics as of today in 2021, go to Forbes list, go to every single analysis of wealth in the world, men still hold a jarring percentage over women. And that dominance of financial wealth in this world puts men in an advantageous position. National Women's Day was coming. And I heard a guy say, oh, every single time that International Women's Day is coming, we're always doing this, we're always doing that, and making all these celebrations and everything. But when International Men's Day comes, we don't do this, we don't do that, we don't do this. Every day is International Men's Day. Every single day, I go on Forbes list and I see more men than women. It's International Men's Day. You guys already have a privilege. And whether you're in denial or in ignorance of that is one thing. But if you now try to exert said ignorance in a way that even the little things that they're giving women to manage, you also want to take that away from them, is patriarchal. We all need to check ourselves, and that's including women as well, because I found that the people who treat women the worst are fellow women. We need to check ourselves. Women have been through enough. It's okay. Life is already hard as it is for a woman. So please do whatever you can, whatever is in your capacity, to always love and respect and value the women around you. In fact, I will say that if you're going to give anybody an advantage, give it to a woman, okay? If you're going to give anybody leeway, if you're going to cut anyone slack, cut it to a woman. And I'm saying that for repatriation's sake, okay? It's not so that women will now become mediocre, okay? Women too, you guys too, you should go and contest for governor and see if we will not back you. I know that NOI's contest for presidential power did not really go so well, but women were waking up, and we need to actually seize our place in this world. The history has shown that all of these things, they can't just be given or handed to women on a platter. We also have a part to play. We also have to fight for what we want. We also have to take what we want, because I don't think it's ever going to be handed to us. We have to make sure that we match this gap that has been created by history, and we have to make sure that when we're given the opportunity to deliver, that we deliver as much as the men are, if not even better. You know, if any woman that's given an opportunity to hold office, to influence the world, even if you're just given a promotion in your office, make sure that you're handling that office on behalf of all of us women. Yes, the burden is heavy, but guess what? God gives his toughest battles to his baddest soldiers. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please let me not be begging you for a like. If you like it, like it. That's all we're asking you. Just okay. And please subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'm not one of those YouTubers that are proud. See, I'm on my knee. I'm kneeling down. Please. I kneel down the second leg too. Please subscribe to my channel. Okay, it's needed. It's necessary. It's very, very necessary. I'm gonna bless you to do so.